Stacy's Homestead. I'm Miss Stacy, and right now I am trying to take the labels off of these alcohol bottles because I love to reuse alcohol bottles for my vinegars. So how you take labels off, really easy. Of course, you soak them in hot water, which they are. So I'm going to bring them to my counter and I'm going to show you a little trick to get the glue off after you peel the labels off. Alright, so I've had these soaking in hot soapy water in my sink, and we're going to take the labels off. Now usually when you peel the labels off, there's sticky stuff left behind. And I'm not going to sit here and waste my time scrubbing it, so I'm going to show you a couple different ways just to get that off if it doesn't come clean. So we're going to peel these labels and then I'll come back to you to show you how to clean the residue of the stickiness that's left behind. Okie dokie. Okay, so we have all the labels peeled off of our alcohol bottles here. Let me zoom you in just a bit. Okay, y'all, so we're done peeling the labels off of our alcohol bottles, and there's a sticky residue left. Now, of course, you can use a lot of elbow grease and use steel wool, and it's going to leave your steel wool sticky and just take too long. And I like to reuse my steel wool over and over. I just bleach it. So we're going to apply, we're still going to use the steel wool later, but we're going to apply a couple of remedies for this. So first off, we're going to do peanut butter, of course. Peanut butter also takes gum out of your hair. If you have little children that puts gum in their hair or sleeps with it, or in your clothes, you got gum in your clothes, peanut butter is the remedy for that. So we're going to rub peanut butter all over this and just let it sit. Let it sit. We'll do the back. There's some on the back. Okay, and we're just going to let it sit for like an hour. Okay, and then put that aside. And I'm going to show you. Wipe my hands off real fast right here. And then so we have another one, and we're going to do baking soda and water and make a paste. So you can also do baking soda and water. And let's make a good paste. I have some baking soda right here. It's going to take quite a couple tablespoons and add some water to it. I already have water in here. Just make a nice little paste. And then we're going to spread it on this one. Oh, I forgot the back label. I forgot. These things have so many labels. You know, I wonder if I soaked this back part sometimes. Oh, there we go. Just got to get a little grip on that. My hands have peanut butter on it, so now it's a little slippery. There we go. There. Alright. So we're going to do baking soda. And just do a paste of that. And just put a nice little paste of baking soda on there. And this, of course, is good for stains on clothes as well. And this is an abrasive one, so this also polishes silver. So a little bit of baking soda, maybe add a little bit of lemon and make a paste, and you can polish silver. If anybody wants to polish silver, I have a few silver goblets. Okay, so my favorite one's the peanut butter one. That tends to do better, but I'm just showing you different ways. And then the next one, you can do a mixture of peanut butter and baking soda, which is also good because you got that abrasiveness with the the oil. So I do a mixture of that. And I think that one this one might be your best bet, is a mixture of peanut butter and baking soda. Because it's going to take your stickiness off real good with the peanut butter. The peanut butter dissolves the stuff here. So that's going to be, I think that one's going to be the best one, is the baking soda and peanut butter mixture. So, but after that, I have another bottle. It's a small bottle. Let me get it. So this is a small one. Now with small ones, and you can only do this with small stuff because, or with a rag maybe. So rubbing alcohol, really great, even by itself. So if you have glue that you are like, you know that Gorilla Glue stuff? Well, when I was redoing my hardwood floors, I had to use some Gorilla Glue, and it dropped in the wrong spot, and I couldn't get it up. What got it up right away before it ruined my floor was rubbing alcohol. Rubbing alcohol is great by itself in getting glue off. Just glue. So if you have like a glue spot anywhere, rubbing alcohol. But rubbing alcohol in a Ziploc baggie with salt, mixed with salt, will clean a lot of things, like a lot of things. So you put salt in it, a bunch of salt, some rubbing alcohol. Make sure you don't have a leak in your bag, because then you lose all your alcohol. Some rubbing alcohol. And so my husband used to smoke, but when he quit, I created a herbal blend from a lot of herbs in my garden, like catnip roses, skullcap, mint, and then you can smoke it actually, and it's a non-addictive form of smoke that helps you, like, and it's also medicinal. Anyways, I'll show you a couple of those herbal blends that you can use. But he has a pipe that you can, if you're going to clean like a tobacco pipe like that, or if you smoke marijuana medicinally also, those pipes could be cleaned through this. So, which FYI, I don't do, but I do know people that do. But anyways, you put your pipe in here. You would put your pipe in here and shake it, and it gets all the nastiness out of it, and it comes super clean. So, but it also works for labels. So you could put it in here and soak it, your label, close it up, and then rub it in here and soak it, rub it all the way around, and it'll dissolve. There's a chemical reaction with the salt and the alcohol. They'll dissolve glue and any form of stain. Like if you have a hard time cleaning some of your canning jars, you could do this. It's just that you have to have it in a bag though, like this, because you would use a whole lot of alcohol. You don't want to waste it. So just, yeah, you would soak it like that and just rub it. And it'll takes glue right off. So we have to soak it for a bit on each side. Okie dokie, so it's been a half an hour and we're gonna test and see if the peanut butter baking soda one has come off. Now each one of these does work, I use them, but the peanut butter one is gonna be in baking soda is my favorite. And yeah, see, it just came right off. Like, it's not rough at all. Maybe right here, a little roughness. Yeah, that looks good. Yep, no rough surfaces. I've got a bigger bowl of water here to rinse it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. No glue residue at all. It's perfect. So the baking soda plus peanut butter, that one is a good one. Now, here's just the regular peanut butter, which that is good too. Let's do the side where, let's do this side right here. And this one, I just need a little more elbow grease. Dip it in some water. And it's cold water, so it'd probably be better if you did hot water. But this has that paper on and over the glue, so it didn't really penetrate the paper very well. But it's doing good. You just need a little bit more elbow grease. And I'm sure if you were patient and waited the full hour like I said, but it would just come right off. But yeah, I mean, way less effort than not putting anything on. Don't put anything on, it's gonna drive you nuts. Yeah, see, that's good. And see, this is just the glue without the paper over it, and that came off perfect. And this one, the glue only, comes right off. Oh, we got a little piece of the label still on there. Got it off. Dip it in the water. Yeah, that came clean. Just one little side left. So this is good. Super, only a little bit more. Yes, very nice. Very nice. Nice pretty bottles. And your still wool's not ruined. You just, because still wool does not need to be used one time and throw away unless it's like poisonous. But I just soak it in hot water and bleach, and then it's good to go. So yay, that one's good. That one's nice and pretty. And now here's the baking soda one. Now this one will work. It's just more elbow grease. Just a baking soda paste. See? It's coming off good too. I just have to put a little more pressure on. Got more pressure. Got to use more elbow grease. But it's coming off pretty decent. And like I said, alcohol takes glue right off. So if after you do this and you have little bits, just rub alcohol on it and it'll melt it right off. Rubbing alcohol is really good as a degreaser. I mean degluer. Alright, yeah, that comes out pretty decent too. So this one has more of a glue that's it's like a different type of glue. It's not the paper label, it's those other labels, so you have to really get this one. Yeah, there we go. You know those silver labels that don't have the paper backing behind, just a little bit of different type of glue. And you just gotta rub that. And that's where the alcohol will probably come in best. But yeah, that's off. So there's that. That's nice and pretty. Oh, we got one more side. Forgot about. Right here. It really doesn't take long. If you didn't put this stuff on there, it would take the glue, it gets rubbery and sticky, and it would stick everywhere. So this keeps it just comes off so much easier. Now, here's the one that I had soaking in vinegar. This had labels all the way around it with the paper still on. And I just turned it every 5 minutes and soaked it in the rubbing alcohol and salt. And look at that. The labels completely, without any scrubbing, just slip right off. They just slipped right off. Like all the labels is just in this baggie, just slipped off and dissolved. And there's not even any scrubbing. There's not even any glue on here. See, that's how well the rubbing alcohol and salt works. That's good stuff. Yeah, and then just save it. Don't get rid of it if you don't have a hole in your bag, which I might have made a hole in my bag. But save it. I guess I should take the labels out. All the dissolved label pieces are in here. But I'll take all the little label pieces out, and I'll save this to clean other things. I'll put it under my sink and save it. Yeah, so if you want to do a bigger batch, I would probably double bag this, because you don't want to waste the alcohol. I mean, you just save it and you can reuse it over and over again. You reuse it over and over again. So yeah, that's super easy. Okay, y'all, so that's how you get glue and labels off your jars and all that jazz. It's great for any type of cleaning, really. So it's just one of those tricks you can keep up your sleeve. Take gum off of stuff, take glue off of like places that you don't want it before it dries and ruins it. It works for like the Gorilla Glue. I'm telling you, I glued some board down and it like skipped all over my hardwood floor, and I couldn't get that glue up for the life of me, and I just poured rubbing alcohol on it and it came right off. So my favorite one is peanut butter and baking soda mixed together, and then also the rubbing alcohol and salt. And it's good for, like I said, cleaning pipes for tobacco and stuff. It gets rid of all that gunk, the sticky stuff. So, okie dokie. We'll talk to y'all later. Bye.